For this lesson, we'll be discussing about parallel, intersecting, and perpendicular lines. So our world has lots of different lines, and one of the example is the streets where we live. To understand the world better, you need to learn of these lines that we're going to talk about. The first type of line is what we call the intersecting lines. So take a look at the lines below, and how would you describe them? These lines meet at a certain point. This is the point wherein they intersect. Therefore, they are called intersecting lines. When two lines meet at a certain point, we call them intersecting lines. Note that a line is named using a small letter. In this case, on these three intersecting lines, we have two lines that meet at a certain point. These lines are named as line M and line N. Line M and line N. So these two lines, they meet here at this point and at this point. So if these two lines intersect, we say that line M intersects line N. Notice that the intersection of two lines is just a point. So this is the point, and then the point. If two lines intersect, they can intersect at one point only. Sometimes intersecting lines form an L shape. These are special kinds of intersecting lines that are called perpendicular lines. These lines form a right angle. The symbol to indicate that two lines are perpendicular is this symbol. It's an upside down letter T. In the statement, M is perpendicular to N. That is how we read this symbol. So M and N are called perpendicular lines. So here we have three example of a perpendicular lines. You can see that there is a square symbol at the corner of each perpendicular lines. This means that the angle is a right angle which measures at exactly 90 degrees, and the intersecting lines are called perpendicular lines. Here you say that line M is perpendicular to line N. The small square in the figure indicates that the lines are perpendicular, and it also means that the angle is a right angle. The third one is what we call the parallel lines. When two lines do not intersect, we call them parallel lines when they do not meet each other at a certain point or at a given point. The symbol to indicate that lines are parallel is this symbol. The statement, this one, it means that line M and line N are parallel. So if you encounter the symbol of the parallel lines, it will be like this. It will be two vertical lines that do not meet. So here we have an example. These two lines are parallel. These two lines are parallel, and these two lines are parallel. So if you will extend both lines, they will never meet. That's why they are called parallel lines. The distance between parallel lines is always the same. That is why parallel lines are called equidistant. Let us try to answer this activity based from the lesson that we've discussed. It says here in the figure below, which line is parallel to line C? So we have three lines here, the line A, the line B, and the line C. So we will look between these two lines, line A and line B, that is parallel to line C. So as you can see, lines can be extended on both sides. So if we will extend line B here, you can see that it goes towards left and towards the right. While in the line A, if you will extend this line, it will go here, up to here, And then if we will extend line C, it will be towards here and here. So as you can see, which line is parallel to line C? The answer now is line B. Because if we extend line B, they will never meet at any point to the line C. While line A, if you extend the line, you can see here that they met at this point. So therefore, line B and line C are parallel lines. So line C is parallel to line B. Next, in the figure below, which line is perpendicular line to line P? So as you can see, line M and line P form a perpendicular line because we have a symbol that states that there is a right angle here. So therefore, line M is perpendicular to line P. Also, we can see here, although there is no symbol illustrated here indicating that there is a right angle form, we can say that line N is also perpendicular to line